Hey, everybody, and welcome back. We're diving into something today that I bet a lot of you think about all the time, growing your small business.
Yeah.
And you've sent in some articles about how these two companies, Business Solutions 360 and MOTC Telecom,
Okay.
are partnering up and calling their solution back-end support.
Hmm.
I don't know about you, but my first thought is always like, okay, what does that even mean for my business? What am I supposed to do with that? So that's what we're looking at today. Is this a sales pitch or is this something that could actually be good for small businesses?
I think what's interesting here is that this partnership brings together two different worlds.
Uh-huh.
You've got Business Solutions 360. They're the business coaching experts, I guess you could say.
Right.
And they're led by Carol Wilson. And then you've got MOTC Telecom. And they're the tech side of things.
Okay.
And it looks like they're trying to combine that business strategy with technology into a single solution for small businesses.
So it's not just giving you software, but showing you how to use it.
Yeah, that seems to be the idea. And the core of what they're offering is this thing called the SBS2.
SBS2.
Yeah, SBS2. And it's basically a mini server,
Okay.
but it's pretty powerful for being mini.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
built on this platform called the Orange Pi 5B, and that's the tech behind it. But it's got like 8 cores and 16 gigabytes of RAM
Wow.
and 2 terabytes of storage.
That's a lot.
That's like having a whole filing cabinet and a computer and a tech assistant all in one.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I have to admit that does sound pretty impressive, but I'm still not good. How does this SBS2 actually help me run my business? What am I going to use it for?
well, here's where it gets even more interesting.
Okay.
So they've preloaded this SBS2 with a whole suite of software, like business software that you would need.
Oh, wow.
So it's ready to go right out of the box. You don't have to install anything.
Oh.
They've got front accounting for managing your finances, which I know is like a big pain point for a lot of small businesses.
Yeah, for sure.
And then there's this thing called OpenKM for
Yeah.
keeping all your documents organized.
Okay, so like contracts and invoices and all that.
Yeah, all that important stuff.
That would be nice to have all in one place. I'm always looking for that one client agreement.
Right. Exactly. And then to keep everyone on your team in the loop, they've included a wiki
Oh,
for
cool.
like sharing knowledge and information internally.
I like that.
And then there's Suite CRM for customer relationship management, which seems to be like a core part of their whole solution.
Mm.
It's basically a digital Rolodex that helps you track all your interactions with your clients and schedule follow-ups and things like that. So you're really nurturing those relationships.
Okay, and all this comes pre-installed on this SBS2.
Yeah. And they even include Webin, which helps you manage the server itself.
Oh, wow. So you don't need to be like a tech expert to use this thing.
Yeah, that seems to be a big part of their message, is that it's affordable and easy to use.
Okay, so we've got business coaching, we've got this powerful little server, and it's affordable. But I think we need to go a little deeper. What are the actual benefits of this backend support? How does it actually help you run your business on a day-to-day basis?
Well, that's what we're going to get into next.
All right, everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back after this
Sounds good.
to dig a little deeper into this backend support solution.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how it all comes together,
Me too.
especially for small businesses.
All right, we'll be right back. All right, so we're back and ready to dig into this whole back-end support thing.
Yeah.
We've talked about all the pieces now. How does this all work together? And what if I'm a small business owner and I get this SBS2?
Right.
How is it going to change how I work every day?
Well, one of the big things they talk about is how it can streamline things.
Okay.
You know, like you don't have to use a bunch of different programs anymore.
Uh-huh.
It's all right there on the SBS2.
Yeah.
Your accounting and documents and customer stuff, even that wiki.
So I can just focus on working and not worry about switching between apps all the time.
Exactly. And it can save you money, too.
Oh, yeah. How so?
Well, you're not paying for all those different subscriptions.
Yay.
And you don't have to figure out how to make them work together.
Makes sense.
It's all one package.
That's pretty cool, but it's not just about the tech, is it?
Yeah.
There's that whole business coaching side from Carol Wilson and her team.
Yeah.
What does that actually look like?
Well, it seems like they'll actually guide you through the process of growing your business.
Okay.
Not just setting up the SBS2,
Uh-huh.
but like coming up with a strategy and making your business run better.
So it's like having a business coach right there with you.
Yeah, exactly. And that's really valuable for small businesses.
Yeah, for sure, because you don't always have a whole team to help you out.
Right. You might be wearing a lot of different hats.
Definitely. And then on the tech side, it sounds like MOTC Telecom handles all the technical stuff.
Yeah, like managing the server and doing updates and troubleshooting.
Oh, that's a huge relief.
It is. You can just focus on running your business.
Yeah. So you're saying I never have to worry about my server crashing or anything?
Well, they take care of all that.
This all sounds really good. Is there anything else out there like this?
There are other options for sure, but it depends on what you need.
Okay.
Some businesses might want to pick and choose their own software.
Yeah. Build their own custom solution.
Exactly. But that takes time, and you need to know what you're doing.
That's true. Or you could go with something completely cloud-based, right?
Where everything's online.
So you don't have to worry about the hardware at all.
Exactly. But then you're trusting someone else with all your data.
So there are trade-offs with every approach.
Yeah, you have to find the right balance for you.
But going back to back-end support,
Yeah,
it seems like they really focus on sales and marketing,
that's right.
not just giving you tools, but actually helping you get customers.
So they actually use Suite CRM
Uh-huh.
to create this whole sales and marketing system.
Okay.
MOTC Telecom finds potential customers on social media like Facebook and Instagram.
So they're finding leads for you.
Yeah, and then Business Solutions 360 uses that data to make targeted marketing campaigns.
Wow.
And all this is managed through Suite CRM.
Hold on, let me get this straight.
Yeah.
They find leads, they help you make marketing campaigns,
Right.
and then they give you a way to manage it all within the SBS too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not just about getting new customers.
What else?
It's about taking care of the ones you already have.
Okay.
With Suite CRM, you can track all your interactions with clients,
Oh, that's handy.
schedule appointments, send emails.
Yeah.
You can build those relationships and keep people coming back.
This sounds like more than just back-end support. It's like a whole business transformation.
It is pretty impressive.
It is, but we have to be realistic. Are there any downsides to this?
Yeah, there are some potential challenges, and we'll talk about those in the next part.
Right, stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, so we've learned a lot about this back-end support.
Yeah.
It's got some really cool features, and it seems like it could be really useful. But let's think about some other options, too.
Okay.
Because, maybe there's a different way to do this.
Yeah, there's no one right answer when it comes to business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what are some other ways to get these results without using this system?
Well, for one thing, what about the hardware?
Okay.
The SBS2 is great, but what if you don't want to deal with an actual server?
Right.
You could look into cloud-based solutions,
Oh, yeah.
like companies like Amazon or Microsoft. They have these services.
I've heard of those.
They handle all the technical stuff, so you don't have to.
Okay.
And you can easily change your plan as your business grows.
That's pretty flexible.
Yeah. So instead of having this box in your office, everything's online.
So you can access it from anywhere.
Exactly. And a lot of these cloud companies offer the same kinds of software,
Oh, really?
like accounting and CRM and all that.
But what if I want to keep my data private?
You could build your own server.
Oh, wow.
That gives you a lot of control.
But it sounds complicated.
It is. You need some technical skills.
Or you could do a mix of both, right?
Yeah, a hybrid approach.
Use the cloud for some things and your own server for others.
Exactly.
So many options.
It's really about finding what works best for you.
That's true. And then there's the whole business coaching thing.
Yeah.
Even if we don't go with this back-end support,
Uh-huh.
we can still get business coaching.
Oh, definitely. There are so many resources online.
Like courses and stuff.
Yeah, and you can even find coaches who will work with you one-on-one.
And what about networking?
That's huge.
It's just talking to other business owners.
You can learn so much from other people's experiences.
Yeah, and it's good to have someone who understands what you're going through.
For sure.
So this back-end support might be good for some businesses, but it's not the only way to go.
Exactly. And I think that's the main thing to remember.
Don't just jump into the latest trend.
Right. Do your research and figure out what's right for you.
Trust your gut.
If something doesn't feel right, don't be afraid to say no.
That's great advice.
Find a solution that fits your vision.
Well, this has been a really interesting deep dive.
Yeah, it's a fascinating topic.
We've learned a lot about back-end support.
And some other approaches, too.
Remember, running a business is a marathon, not a sprint.
There will be challenges.
But you can do it.
With the right mindset and the right support, you can achieve anything.
That's a great note to end on. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thanks for listening.
We'll see you next time for another deep dive.